What's up, everybody? I'm here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Today's episode was, I say, funny at best. Even with all the Port Charles references, it was funny at best. Where do I start? I'm gonna start off with Carly and AJ. I think it was actually kind of meaningful that AJ took Carly home, and AJ didn't want to see her get hurt or nothing. And when Carly had them damn scissors up his neck, I did actually thought she was gonna stab him because I'm like, she is sloppy drunk. And people do weird stuff and do crazy stuff when they're drunk. So I thought Carla was actually gonna stab him. But anyway, um, her and AJ, and I thought her and AJ were also this close to kissing. And I'm gonna say this: Laura Wright and Sean Keaton have great chemistry, in my opinion. I wouldn't mind seeing AJ with Carly. I wouldn't mind seeing them have like a little affair or something like that, having a little. Well, I wouldn't really want them to be a couple, but I want them to like have angry sex. Basically, I was like when he first came onto the show, and I seen his first scenes with Carly, and I was like, when do they have angry sex? So apparently in tomorrow's episode, AJ is gonna basically make Carly think that she slept with him. Um, I'm just anxious to see what she thinks about that. How she's gonna think about that. Anyway, now let's get to this Port Charles craziness. Lucy Cole walks into the Kellys, just like she did yesterday. Somehow thinks John McBain is Caleb, Michael Easton's Port Charles character, who's the king of the vampires. They get into this argument, and then out of nowhere Sam pops up, and she thinks Sam is Livy, her Kelly Monaco's Port Charles character. And Livy was Kevin Collins. She was his daughter, and we all know that John Lindstrom's coming back to General Hospital. He was on General Hospital and Port Charles, and he was with Lucy Cole. So apparently they're gonna. So apparently, she thinks he's a vampire. Everybody else thinks she's crazy. So make a long story short, Sam and McBain leave. And when McBain called her Buffy, that kind of had me rolling it away. I didn't really watch much Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but when I watched it, it was a decent show, but it just really wasn't my cup of tea. Anyway, yeah, McBain and Sam leave, and then out of nowhere, Lucy Cole breaks a damn chair and sticks a part of the damn wooden chair in John McBain's shoulder. She didn't stab him in the heart; she stabbed him in the damn shoulder. And anyway, so he's rushed to the hospital. I don't know where Alexis and Sean come up, and they all freak out and whatnot. And they all figure out Lucy Cole's crazy. And Lucy Cole's carted off to jail, and meanwhile while she's in jail, she's basically telling everybody the Port Charles this city's under attack. That you guys have to listen to me. This city's under attack, and that Caleb is a vicious vampire. He's an evil psycho killer. Anyway, that was kind of funny in my opinion. It kind of had me rolling. Even though I'm hearing it's not according to Daytime Confidential, I thought it was just gonna be like a wink, nudge to Port Charles, but apparently, according to Jamie Giddens and Daytime Confidential, it's gonna be more than a wink and a nudge. It's gonna actually open up a potential side story in a way. So apparently that's just what I'm hearing. It's gonna open up a little side story. It's gonna be more than a week, and it's not gonna go on forever. But it's gonna be it's gonna be more than a week and a nudge. I don't know what they have planned for it, because I see in tomorrow's episode Duke Lavery's gonna be back in Port Charles, and Lucy Cole's gonna think because Ian Buchanan, who plays Duke Lavery, was on Port Charles too, and his character was a vampire, and she's gonna think he's a vampire too. So I have a good feeling that everybody. This is what's gonna bring Kevin Collins back to town. Because I know John Lindstrom. I don't know his exact air date, but I think it's gonna be sometime in February. So I think this is what's probably gonna possibly bring him back to town. I'm also thinking that he's gonna be. It's a spoiler out there. Somebody's gonna read that book, Love in Maine, or Lust in Maine, whichever one was published. It's gonna be some mysterious man that's gonna read Molly's book and whatnot. Speaking of Molly, she must be Danny's permanent babysitter. Probably so Sam won't have to pay anybody, but she's every time we hear about Molly. She's keeping Danny. Today, her and TJ were watching Danny. But when they gonna show them again? Was I want to know. That's what I want to know. When they gonna show them again? But anyway, yeah. I mean, this whole Port Charles vampire reference, I wasn't really. I wasn't feeling it at first, but I actually kind of figured out it was actually kind of. It's rather silly in a way, but it's also kind of humorous in a way. But I just hope it don't drag on forever. That's really all I got to say about that. What I was saying about Kevin Collins, excuse me, I actually think he's gonna be the one, that mysterious man that reads Molly's book and is gonna find something very familiar about it. And I have a feeling that he probably was the one that he probably had sex with Alexis, because Alexis was telling Sean today that she was actually helping Kevin out, which that what kind of brought her to Port Charles was to help Lucy out and help Kevin out. I have a feeling it's gonna be like she slept with Kevin, got pregnant, didn't tell anybody. She had an affair back in the day with Kevin and didn't tell anybody, and that's probably Sam's father. I have a feeling that they're gonna go that route, because Kevin Collins was Livy's father. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was Livy's father on Port Charles, and Kelly Monaco played Livy. I think they're gonna go that way. That's just me predicting and stuff, but I think that's what they're gonna go with that. Now let's talk about Todd Manning's dumb ass. Todd never ceases to amaze me. He stole the damn paperclip. He was sitting there flirting with Felix today. It was good to see Felix again today. Felix always a character that always has me rolling. He was sitting there basically hitting on Todd and whatnot, and Todd was basically playing along with it. And Todd stole the damn paperclip from the chart, and he used the paperclip to break those handcuffs. And only Todd Manning would steal a damn lab jacket, a doctor's lab jacket, and a stethoscope and everything, and pretend to be a doctor. And when he seen John McBain was brought in, and when Todd slapped him on the chest, that kind of had me. That was kind of funny. That had me rolling right there. Todd ain't Todd a damn miss. But at the end of today's episode, Sam realizes that that's Todd, and somehow she stops him and. She stops him and pulls the mask off, jumps on his back, and the police rearrest him. So apparently Todd's looking at some serious time. Todd's probably gonna be looking at some serious time, because he was basically him trying to escape custody and whatnot. But so that's even bigger charge. And also, Johnny kind of told Diane what Todd had planned, and Diane tried to stop him, and she was basically like, "If you get caught, you're on your own." So. And I have a feeling, seeing as I have some little Prospect Park news, Prospect Park seriously really wants those One Life to Live characters back. They want Todd, Star, and John back. So I'm just saying, if they do get those characters back, they're probably gonna have to recast, because apparently Michael Easton, Roger Howarth, and Kristen Dawson, they're probably gonna. For what I'm hearing, since they're under contract to ABC, they're probably gonna try to keep. I bet they're gonna try to keep those characters on. Just bring them on as different characters, as I said yesterday. They're probably gonna bring them on as different characters. That's just what I'm hearing. But anyway, they're trying to. ABC and General Hospital and Prospect Park are trying to work something out, but they do own the rights to those characters, and they want those characters back. Anyway, moving on. But Prospect Park probably will have to recast those characters. If they do win this, I don't think Roger Howarth or any of the other One Life to Livers or any of them are gonna go back to move to Connecticut and make no money make about $200, about just basically $200. That's just me guessing, to do a show. I doubt that, since they're still under contract with ABC. This whole Christina grieving over Trey thing, I get that the girl said she was so madly in love with the guy, but I'm not really. I just wish Christina. I'm ready for her to get over it. I mean, truth be told, her and Trey weren't even really in love, in my opinion. Truth be told. But anyway, Michael and Star were there, consoling, helping Christina out and whatnot. And Sonny and Connie, I really didn't pay attention to much Sonny and Connie today. Sonny still. I wish Sonny would move on. I'm saying this. Sonny left Brenda sitting there in the standing in the rain. Just got over Brenda like that, but he's still fainting and fighting for this food for Connie. Anyway, And I know why. When y'all know why this is, because Morris Bernard. I mean, and Kelly Sullivan is a good actress. She's probably gonna get a Emmy nomination this year. I don't know if she's gonna get a win, but she's probably gonna get it. She's probably gonna get an Emmy nomination this year. But but I know Morris Bernard loves working with this actress. He loves working with her. That's just what I'm hearing. He loves working with her. But anyway, that's all I got for today's episode. Leave me a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. If I left anything out, feel free to tell me and I'll give you my input on that. But anyway, this is Dominic checking out. Peace, God bless, and I'm out.